Good morning, dear students. How are you today? I am Teacher Ams, and I would like you to watch this short video. This is just a review to a lesson you learned in grade 6 on few examples of homogeneous mixtures that we commonly prepare in our kitchen. These mixtures are classified as solutions because of the appearance and properties they exhibit. So here are the materials that I'm going to use in this activity. Water, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar. I have here 2 empty glasses. Here's a measuring cup. It says 125 milliliters, and this one is a 1 teaspoon measuring device that I use to measure the salt and the sugar. And also I have a stirrer that I'm going to use to stir the mixture later on. So let us now get started by pouring water into the empty glasses. This is about 125 milliliters of water in this glass, and another 125 milliliters of water in the second glass. So they're about the same amount of water in each glasses. Okay. The next thing is to add this teaspoon of salt into the first glass. Make sure that everything is added into the water. Okay? And then let me stir it. I'm gonna stir it until all the particles of the salt has dissolved in the water. The particles of the salt is almost gone. It's almost invisible. Now the particles are almost gone. Okay, they are gone. You could not see them with your naked eye anymore. Okay, so that's our setup number 1. Now let me wipe this stirrer first because it's wet. Okay, before going to the next step. Now this time, let us add this sugar, which is in solid phase, into the water, which is in liquid phase. So just like sugar, the salt is also in solid phase. Now I'm going to stir the sugar and the water mixture. So it took less time to completely dissolve the sugar into the water compared to the salt. Okay, so the sugar particles are now gone. They are now invisible to the naked eye. Let us now try to examine the appearance of these two solutions. can we still identify which one is a sugar solution and which one is the salt solution? Of course not. It's very hard to tell unless you are here to taste the solutions. So these two mixtures are classified as solutions, and solutions have two components, the solute and the solvent. The solute is the component of the solution which dissolves in the solvent, and it has the lesser component of the solution. For the solvent is the component of a solution which dissolves the other component. It constitutes the larger component of the solution. So sa binisaya pa, mao ni siya ang component nga nihilis. So going back to the two setups, very common to the two setups or to the two solutions, that water is the solvent. And water is considered a universal solvent because it could dissolve most of the substances that is found in the environment. To sum it up, the solute are the sugar and the salt, while the solvent is the water. Again, these mixtures are classified as solutions because of their appearance and properties. The particles are very tiny, that they are evenly distributed in the mixture. When we say evenly distributed, you could see there is a uniform distribution of the particles. Di ka kakita og naglutaw-lutaw sa solution. Okay? And these two appear as homogeneous mixtures because the components form a single phase. When we say phase, going back to the phases of matter in your elementary science, the solid, liquid, and gas phases of matter. So when we talk about the phases of matter, like solid, liquid, and gas, we can readily tell that you could no longer see the sugar particles and the salt particles in it. Those particles are of solid phase, but now in a solution they are gone and it forms a single phase. So it is called homogeneous mixture. In a solution, the solute particles cannot be separated from the solvent by filtration. The solute or the solvent particles do not settle down when left undisturbed. So allow me to add two more examples of solution that we have at home. The ethyl alcohol, which is a solution of 70% solution of ethanol plus water, while the vinegar is a solution of acetic acid and water. That's all for solutions. Solutions are homogeneous mixtures. I hope you learned something from this video, for it will help you understand the upcoming activities in this lesson. Good luck to you guys. Thank you.